Yesterday we learned to take a line that was in standard form, an equation in standard form, and rewrite it in slope-intercept form. And the reason we did this was so we could see the slope, see the y-intercept, and graph it more easily. So let's actually take one from all the way from standard to slope-intercept to the graph. The first thing we do to get y by itself, so we can get it into y equals mx plus b, slope-intercept form, is that we subtract the x. What we do to one side, we must do to the other. Bring down the 2y. We can't actually subtract the x. So we just write it down because I can't combine like terms. I can't take an x away from a 10. Now we divide by the 2. But we must divide everything by 2. Right here, don't forget there's an imaginary 1. Don't actually divide because I want my slope to stay a fraction. Negative 1/2 x, negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. That negative becomes your minus sign. So then now I have it in slope-intercept form. I can see that the slope is 1/2 and the y-intercept is negative 5. So I start on my graph at negative 5. It's the y-intercept. So I start on the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now my slope is a negative. Slope dude would say nice negative. So for a negative, I need it to go this way, downhill. There's my rise over run. I'm going to go down 1 over 2. I also could have gone up 1 and to the left 2 because I need one negative move for a negative slope. Negative moves are left or down. And does it look like a nice negative? Yes. So there's my graph of this line. Let's do another example. First thing we do, subtract the 4x. I can't actually subtract it. Be careful here that the minus is a negative attached to this 4y. The minus makes 4y negative. Bring down your negative. We can't actually combine these. We write them down in slope-intercept form, and since the 16 is positive, it gets a plus sign. Now we divide by negative 4 so that I'll just get one y left over. What I do to one piece, if I divide one piece, I have to divide everything. Well, this cancels 2, leaving me with x, 1x. If you want to put the 1 there, you can, but you don't have to. 16 divided by negative 4 is minus 4, negative 4, so it becomes minus. Now, like I said, if you want to put the 1 there, you can. We kind of need to put the 1 there so we know that our slope is 1. And when we have a whole number slope, we put it over 1 because you learned that when you learned fractions, that whole numbers can go over 1. So our slope's 1 over 1. Once again, we have a negative y-intercept. We go down to 4 on the y-axis to negative 4. But this time I have a positive slope, a positive 1. 1 over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1. Now you can see if I made 2 negative moves, down 1, left 1, I still would have been positive because 2 negatives make a positive slope. Is it a puff puff positive? Is it going uphill? Yes.